Even get to cross.
Hey guys, my name is Tiara Pantow, and today I want to tell you about coronavirus. Okay, what is coronavirus? Coronaviruses are a large family of viruses which may cause illness in animals or humans. In humans, several coronaviruses are known to cause respiratory infections ranging from the common cold to more severe diseases such as Middle East Respiratory Syndrome or MERS and Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome or SARS. And the most recently discovered coronavirus causes coronavirus disease COVID-19. And what is COVID-19? COVID-19 is the infectious disease caused by the most recently discovered coronavirus. This new virus and disease were unknown before the outbreak began in Wuhan, China in December 2019. And what are the symptoms of COVID-19? The most common symptoms of COVID-19 are fever, tiredness, and dry cough. Some patients may have ache and pains, nasal congestion, runny nose, sore throat, or diarrhea. These symptoms are usually mild and begin gradually. Some people become infected but don't develop any symptoms and don't feel unwell. And most people, about 18%, recover from the disease without needing special treatment. Around 1 out of every 6 people who gets COVID-19 becomes seriously ill and develops difficulty breathing. And older people and those with underlying medical problems like high blood pressure, heart problems, or diabetes are more likely to develop serious illness. About 2% of people with the disease have died. People with fever, cough, and difficulty breathing should seek medical attention. Studies to date suggest that the virus that causes COVID-19 is mainly transmitted through contact with respiratory droplets rather than through air. The main way the disease spreads is through respiratory droplets expelled by someone who is coughing. The risk of catching COVID-19 from someone with symptoms is very low. However, many people with COVID-19 experience only mild symptoms. This is particularly true at the early stages of the disease. It is therefore possible to catch COVID-19 from someone who has, for example, just a mild cough and doesn't feel ill. WHO is assessing ongoing research on the period of transmission of COVID-19 and will continue to share updated findings. The main way the disease spreads is through respiratory droplets expelled by someone who is coughing. The risk of catching COVID-19 from someone with no symptoms is very low. However, many people with COVID-19 experience only mild symptoms. This is particularly true at the early stages of the disease. It is therefore possible to catch COVID-19 from someone who has, for example, just a mild cough and doesn't feel ill. WHO is assessing ongoing research on the period of transmission of COVID-19 and will continue to share updated findings. Okay guys, protection measures for everyone. Stay aware of the latest information on the COVID-19 outbreak, available on the WHO website and through your national and local public health authority. COVID-19 is still affecting mostly people in China, with some outbreaks in other countries. Most people who become infected experience mild illness and recover, but it can be more severe for others. Take care of your health and protect others by doing the following. 1. Regularly and thoroughly clean your hands with an alcohol-based hand rub or wash them with soap and water. 2. Maintain at least 1 meter or 3 feet distance between yourself and anyone who is coughing or sneezing. And 3. Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth. And then make sure you and the people around you follow good respiratory hygiene. This means covering your mouth and nose with your bent elbow or tissue when you cough or sneeze. Then dispose of the used tissue immediately. Stay home if you feel unwell. If you have a fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical attention and call in advance. Follow the direction of your local health authority. And stay informed on the latest development about COVID-19. Follow advice given by your healthcare provider, your national and local public health authority, or your employer on how to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Protection measures for persons who are in or have recently visited past 14 days areas where COVID-19 is spreading. Stay at home if you begin to feel unwell, even with mild symptoms such as headache and slight runny nose until you recover. If you develop fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical advice promptly as this may be due to a respiratory infection or other serious condition. Call in advance and tell your provider of any recent travel or contact with travelers. Okay, then I want to tell you how to put on, use, take off, and dispose of a mask. Remember, a mask should only be used by health workers, caretakers, and individuals with respiratory symptoms such as fever and cough. Before touching the mask, clean hands with an alcohol-based hand rub or soap and water. And then take the mask and inspect it for tears or holes. And then orient which side is the top side, where the metal strip is. And then ensure the proper side of the mask faces outwards, the colored side. And place the mask to your face. Pinch the metal strip or stiff edge of the mask so it molds the shape of your nose. Pull down the mask bottom so it covers your mouth and your chin. After use to off the mask, remove the elastic loops from behind the ears while keeping the mask away from your face and clothes to avoid touching potentially contaminated surfaces of the mask. Discard the mask in a closet bin immediately after use, and then perform hand hygiene after touching or discarding the mask. Use alcohol-based hand rub or, if visibly soiled, wash your hands with soap and water. Okay guys, I think that's all. So stay healthy, stay safe, and stay at home. Thank you for watching. Bye!